Hello, everybody. Welcome to my loft. Rusty Blackwood here, and a very happy New Year's Eve 2022. Don't have that many more hours to go before we go into 2023. It's just amazing how fast this last year has gone. Um, in a lot of ways, I'm glad to see it go. Not been the best year, not only for me, but for so many people. And but I'm not going to get into that because it's a very happy time of the year. For me, it's been a very peaceful time of the year, and I hope for many of you watching this video that you can say the same thing for yourselves and your family. At least I hope so. So I'm going to do a short New Year's Eve video here. I had planned to do this earlier before today, but didn't work out that way. I had other things on the go, and so it didn't work out that I got my video done. But I'm here now, and so I'm just going to take some time to wish you all a very happy, healthy, prosperous, and hopefully peaceful 2023. To all my readers, to all my followers, and those who support my work, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your constant and your care in promoting my work and supporting my work throughout the year. Um, it means so very much. As a as an independent author, um, we rely on that so very much. Word of mouth and um, not through just buying the work, but supporting the work, telling your friends and your family about the work, and recommending the work, and giving it ratings and giving it reviews, and means so very much. And so from the bottom of my heart, again, I thank you so very much. And I know those of you who follow me know that I just recently put out Return to Autumn, which is the first part of a two-part sequel to the five-star multi-award winning The Perils of Autumn. Um, I was very excited to release it back in November. Apparently, I think it was November the 16th it was officially released. And Return to Autumn is available in paperback and Kindle format on Amazon, and it will be coming to hardback as well at the beginning of the new year. And the second part of this two-part sequel, Return to Autumn 2, will be releasing this coming March. So do watch for that and follow information on my assorted media sites, or specifically on my official website, rusty-blackwood.com, and you can stay up to date on what is going on there. Um, I haven't been keeping information on my Rusty Blackwood website, my official website, as often as I should. Of course, you can always keep up with me on Rusty Blackwood Facebook and Twitter and Gab and Instagram and Tumblr, USA Life. Let me see some other ones. I mentioned Gab. Um, Without them right in front of me here, it's hard to recall them. LinkedIn, and I'm sure there's a couple of other ones in there that I'm overlooking, but they're all listed on my website, and you can check them out there. When you go to my website, go to my journal, which is my blog. Um, I like I like calling it a journal more than blog. I never got into this blog business as like the blogosphere. And so when the website was created, my co-administrator and myself decided that we would call it a journal instead of a blog. And so when you go there, go to the journal and that'll take you to all the information and all the recent information pieces that I've put on my website, and you can keep up with me there. It's a rainy day here in Niagara today. Not the greatest day to end the year with and welcome in the new year, but we get what we get. So I've got a little raspiness going on here in my throat, so I'm going to clear that with some ginger ale. Happy New Year, everybody, and cheers. And if you're going out to any parties tonight, which you probably won't see this video until tomorrow or the day after, I do hope you go with caution. Um, be sensible. Use your judgment, and if you do drink, please don't drive, or get yourself a taxi or an Uber, or call a friend or family member to come and get you, but please don't get behind the wheel. And so I'm not, as I said at the beginning of this video, I wasn't going to do a long video. The last one I did for my Christmas video turned out to be over 30 minutes, and I try to keep them no more than 30 minutes because it's a long time to sit listening to me, rattle on about maybe something that's maybe not of interest to you. So I'm going to try to keep them a little shorter than I've been doing in the past. And not only that, the longer a video goes on, the longer it takes to upload it. And so, hopefully I will be successful in my plight here. And so this past year, I think for a lot of people has, just been an ongoing situation um, since 2019 with what happened in the world, and people trying to find their way and cope and be informed properly, uh, and I will get into other parts of what's in my mind in videos yet to come. But you have to be very, very careful what you say here on YouTube, and or really any social media site, because if you don't watch it, your video gets taken down, or you get censored, and that has got to stop, because freedom of the press and free speech, first and foremost, has to be honored and has to be continued. And as long as you're not purposely defacing or demeaning someone, or being deliberate in intent and things like this, there is no reason why um, people have to be censored on what they have to say, their feelings, like talking about how things affect them, and to be able to express it the best way that they can. And if people become emotional or they get upset in what they're having to say, um, it should be accepted, because everybody copes and accepts things differently than other people. And some people can be very calm and cool about whatever they're talking about, and some they can become very emotional. And with the way things are in Canada and the United States and all the Western countries of the world, um, it's no wonder people are feeling as they are, because it's we must be cool and calm, and plot our course, and first and foremost, trust in God, and know that He is there. He hasn't deserted you, and He sees it all, and He will tend to things in His time. And And so, with that, um, I hope that you all have, I hope you had a very nice, peaceful, and exciting Christmas. And I spent it with my family, as I always do, and Christmas morning with my youngest son and his family, and Christmas dinner with my oldest son and his family, and uh, and it was just so super cool, and I am so blessed to be able to have the time to be able to. We don't live that far apart, and to be able to be together. On special times of the year, or even just get together at any given time. And as I say, I am extremely blessed to be able to be with them, because there's so many people in the world, they can't, they live in other countries, and they can't see their families when they would like, or they're very lucky to even see their family once every, let alone once a year, maybe 5 years, maybe even longer, just depending where everybody is situated. And so, for me, um, I am lucky to have my family close, and if I had the chance to be anywhere else, I would turn it down if they couldn't be within driving distance to see them. Um, I don't. I certainly wouldn't be moving away. Um, And so, so as I say, I hope you had a great Christmas, and you got to spend it with those who are most dear to you, whether it's family or friends, or if you're on your own, at least doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing the most. And the same thing for New Year's Day tomorrow. I hope you spend it however you hope to spend it, um, whether it's with family, having dinner, um, or hanging out with friends, or whether you're on your own. And but I hope you enjoy whatever it is that you hope to do, and I hope you get to do it. Um, I'm not one for making New Year's resolutions. I'm not superstitious to begin with, and And I've found in the past, you can think about all kinds of things that maybe um, you would want to you would want to say and make as a New Year's resolution, and you might try to see it through to the very end if you can keep it through the entire year. Um, and oftentimes you're very disappointed when you can't continue the resolution. It falls by the way or whatever, and you know the resolution is done, once you break it. And so I'm not into that, and I just hope that we can stay healthy, and we can stay focused on what is important to each of us, and continue to move forward and not be looking back, and take what you've learned and apply it to what is ahead and what is coming. Stay focused, and stay moving forward. Um, that's what I my plan to do, and I hope that that works out. And so, being healthy, I think, is the main thing anyone can hope to be. And there's been so very, very much sickness around, and everybody's had their go with it in one form or another. Um, we've lost some people. Um, this past year, I've lost two of my cousins, and a first cousin and a second cousin, and they each had, I think overall, I mean, they weren't young by any means, neither one of them, And but still, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are when the time comes to pass and God calls you home. The ones that are left behind are the ones that grieve the loss. And um, one thing I wrote this year, I finally got written. I've been working on it for a very, very long time. Didn't get it finished until let me see, probably early September. I wrote a um, biographical account of my family band, the Midnight Ramblers, and I call it Ramblin' Years. And I didn't publish it like I do my novels because, I mean, so many people wouldn't be interested in that. That was a part of my life that happened so many years ago. And but for those who are still with us, um, that remember those years and that time, would be interested in that. People that are still around that used to come to the dances that the Midnight Ramblers would play for, and family and friends and that. And I really got the lead out writing that and getting it finished for my cousin Harold Beecroft, who was the drummer for the Midnight Ramblers. And Harold was quite a bit older than me. Harold had just turned 89 on August the 4th, and he passed away on September the 16th, or pardon me, September the 19th, one day after the anniversary of my mother's passing, which is September 18th. And so I wanted to get it finished so that Harold could read it, or at least have someone read it to him, because he knew, time was limited at that point in time, as he was not well at all. I did get to see him um, on the 6th of August. His children held an open house for him at his property, and cousins and friends and that came, and I got to see him and spent some time with him, and got to see a lot of my relatives that I don't get to see very often, and got to see um, the Chuck Dwyer, um, who just recently passed away, and so I was glad to get to see Chucky as well, and so it certainly makes you realize that time is not forever, and so you know make it a point to take some time out for those who mean so much to you, regardless of where they are. Keep in touch with them and call them up, not just text them and stuff like that, but call them up and hear their voice and let them hear yours. And that's one nice thing I like about face chatting through Zoom or different um, chat rooms, or different browsers that allow those kind of things. And so just a minute here. I've got something pop up. I've got to get rid of it. I hate this. There, it's gone. Be gone. Stay gone. And so, as I say, take the time. If you can see them, if you can travel to see them, do so. And because you have no idea how much that means. Um, I would love it to be able to see a lot of my friends from so long ago, to be able to see them and spend time with them while we still can. And I mean, I know that we're all going to be together again one day, but it is nice to be able to hang out together now while we're still here, and talk about old times, and have some laughs, and have some fun. So if you get a chance, please do that. And just be with you in 1 minute. I see that my battery is running low. I'm just going to plug it in just to make sure that it doesn't stop. So I'll be right back. Hang tight. I'm back. That's one nice thing of being in a loft. You don't have to walk yards and yards to get to, to get to what you need to do. And so I'm at the 20-minute mark, just passing it. I'll just stick around for a few more minutes, and then I will be on my way. And so again, I hope that tomorrow is like the first day of 2023, and I hope it's going to be a good year for all of us. Let's, let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. But I'm sure that with perseverance and common sense and keeping our heads screwed on straight, I'm sure that we'll get there. We will manage, and so I'm hoping the best for the Western world, for all of us, and that things find their way. I'm a true believer in balance. Everything balances out one way or the other, and I'm definitely a believer in karma. And whatever you put out there comes back to you threefold. And so make sure that your intentions and your actions are good, because if they're not, you're not going to be very happy. Might not be for a while, but sooner or later, you will find out what I'm talking about. And so again, cheers to each of you. Happy New Year. And I hope that 2023 will be one of the best years for you yet. And so I will be back soon. I'm going to try not to be leaving it so long in between the videos that I've been doing. Sometimes the time gets away, and I don't realize how much time has actually gotten away until I look at the dates of the different videos, and then I can see for myself. Geez, I didn't realize it was that long since the last video that I did, and so I'm going to try to change that and stay a little bit more, keep them a little bit closer together. I always try to make the holidays, like the special days of the year, and do videos for those, but I like to talk about things in between those times of the year as well. And so with that, I'm going to close this video, and please do like the video, give me a like, and share the video on. Please comment. Nobody ever comments, and I would so very much like to have your feedback, and whether you enjoy what I'm doing, whether you get much out of what I'm doing or not. It's nice to know that somebody's on the other side of that screen, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free, and please help it to grow its number. It's been at 15 subscribers since I don't know when, and it would be nice, like I'm not looking for thousands and thousands of people. It would be great if I could have that. But I just do these videos to keep in touch with people, my readers, and these personal videos that I do for different times of the year, for my family and my friends, to keep in touch with them and to be able to talk to them. And so do enjoy yourself tonight. Have a great time. Have a safe time. And I will send, hopefully, God's blessings to each of you. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.